A guy who looks like How is going to escape from prison. I saw him get up and sit next to another prisoner. Saying nothing, he threw a sharp punch and knocked the opponent down. Then quickly put your hands tightly around your neck. The prisoner was about to be strained. The detective pulled out a gun to stop it. Brother How to be quick-witted. A gun that grabbed the detective. Missed into a van. The tire of the car burst hard. The vehicle lost control and overturned. After a while, Brother How climbed out of the car. Find the key to unlock. Walking up to the terrified prisoner with a gun. Raise your gun and kill him. Don't kill me. Ho didn't kill the prisoner. Instead, he followed to find his boss. I've been hungry for days. Brother How is devouring the box lunch. At this time, the boss of the other party, Brother Jun, came. Then he learned that Brother How saved his younger brother. Admiration in his eyes. He poured a cup of tea for Brother How. How she drank it without the slightest doubt. But there to be a secret in this cup of tea. He gradually felt dizzy. Body loses strength. Finally fell to the ground. Brother Jun is in the drug business. He don't trust anyone who comes close to me. He had already ordered someone to dig a deep hole. Prepare to bury How alive. Soon the dirt had drowned Brother How. Emergency! There is news from Brother Chun's men that they have found it out that the Guizhou police king is indeed counting this kid and says that he is indeed a wanted murderer. Brother Chun was shocked. Hurry up and let your subordinates dig people out. That's all. He has another capable general. In fact, what no one expected was that Brother How is an undercover police officer investigating the jungle crime syndicate. Come with me in the future. Call me Big Brother. How with outstanding ability, received the trust of the boss. Brother Jun tasked him with picking up a Hong Kong boss. The boss wants to buy fake money. However, when he met the boss, instantly stunned. This man is actually his godfather, also a police officer. Retake biking. The appearance of the Godfather surprised and delighted Brother How. He knows this is the police's plan to cooperate with him, but Brother Jun is suspicious, very strict by our investigation. He first asked his men to search him. He utilized his expertise in Chinese medicine to extract information, even probing about Jia Kao's skills. Although the Godfather appears calm, but Bro Jun still finded the abnormality. He noticed that his pulse was stable, no fluctuations. Excellent. This isn't typical for counterfeiters. A person with such exceptional qualities must have received strict training. I'm sure he's a police officer. Therefore, Brother Jun seized the chance while his Godfather was in the bathroom and surrounded him. Godfather saw something bad, quickly escaped. However, the terrain here is complex. After just a few gunshots, he mysteriously disappeared. It's been 6 years. The police have been unable to locate the whereabouts of the Godfather. The only clue, that's when I was in Songshan. Found a warhead and a little blood. But just when the police were at a loss, the shooting incident. Now the police have found another important clue. Late one night, the mysterious man was shot dead. An autopsy revealed the remains of a bullet in his head. Same as where my Godfather vanished 6 years ago. Standard to color finger bullet is 7.62 millimeters, but this 7.608 bullets were found in the disappearance of Lao Zhang 6 years ago. Exactly the same size. Ballistic inspection. It turned out to be fired from the same gun. The case that made his Godfather disappear finally has a clue. We just need to find the shooter. You can solve the mystery of the year. Bro How begins a secret investigation case. He found the suspect's whereabouts. The other party rode a stolen motorcycle, so he found the biggest car theft ring in the city. Knowing the suspect had arranged for another car, he bribed the boss. Observed secretly at the delivery spot beforehand. When the suspect shows up, Bro How follows on a bicycle. Finally, killer found fighting someone in abandoned factory. How she sees this, just rush forward and knock the killer to the ground. After a fierce struggle, the police dared to capture the killer. However, the killer refused to explain. The case is deadlocked again. At that moment, a man's release from prison brought a glimmer of hope to the case investigation. While in prison, the man was shocked to learn that his once following younger brother had become a billionaire boss. There was an indescribable excitement in his heart. After getting out of prison, he couldn't wait to find this good brother. He thought prosperity were waiting for him, but when he appeared in front of the boss, encountered unprecedented indifference and rejection. The building is yours all day long. Come and show me around. At this moment, the boss was completely different from before. There was a vigilance in his eyes that was hard to detect. He doesn't want to have anything to do with this person anymore. Would you like to have dinner together that night? Then the two meet in the garage. The boss, aware of the strong man's danger, grabbed a stick from the car for defense. After a while, he came. Seeing the boss with a stick, Mr. Kwong angrily confronted him inside the car. Before leaving, let go of the cruel words. Half of your company? Claims to want half of the boss's company. If you don't give it, take the boss's daughter first. Brother Kong does what he says. He found his former cellmate. Help him with this. After it was done, he promised to pay 50,000. Sure enough, something happened to the daughter. She was changing in the locker room. Suddenly, a strong man appeared behind him. One needle knocked the girl out. Then it was packed into the suitcase, just swaggering and dragging the box. Get on the bus. The girl was tied up in an unfinished building. But before Mr. Kong asked his boss for money, the hostage was rescued by the police. Fortunately, the kidnapper reached out and ran fast. Then the kidnapper still licked his face to take revenge on. Everyone ran away. You called the police. How dare you ask me for money? What are you thinking? I won't give you a penny. What can you do? What can I do? My big deal. I'll go to the police station. I said you threatened me. Wife and son don't want it anymore. Scare me with a country woman and child, right? I'm going to 200,000 now. You didn't do the kidnappers either, although he used his family as threats. But this kid doesn't recognize. His family aren't his weakness at all. He also said that if Brother Kong doesn't take money, he tells the truth to the police. Brother Kong immediately became cowardly when he heard this. If this kid confesses himself, spend the rest of your life in prison. Think of this. Brother Kong instantly became murderous. Where to find him 200,000? Brother Kong appears casual, but remains cunning with his array of 36 tactics, often using others to his advantage. He called his boss, said to hand over the kidnapped his daughter. Let the boss handle it himself. As revenge, the boss promised him 500,000. According to the address provided by Brother Kong, find the kidnapper. The kidnappers were used in place. Brother Kong is quite scheming. Send someone to spy the situation. Dead. Who said that? Sonyang was beaten to death in front of the police. Murder in front of the police? Brother Kiang's underworld authority made it effortless to gather followers. He casually invited everyone to dinner. In fact, I asked everyone to chip in for themselves. Brother Dudu all brought money inside. Hey, good brother outside. Oops, bro. Got the 500,000, but he is not satisfied. His target is half of the boss's company. Brother Kiang's boldness arises from possessing evidence of the boss's murder, implicating himself, Brother Jun, and the boss. On a rainy night, robbed a savings bank, killed one of the leaders of the savings bank. Shortly after, Brother Jun was shot. Brother Kong was sentenced. The boss exploits the stolen money for business. After a few years, he became the boss. Brother Kong didn't give him up. He took it all. Is it too much to ask for money? To be honest, it's not too much. At this moment, the boss was unaware, while Killer was already en route. They decided to go to an abandoned building. Brother Kong came neatly dressed and brought his younger brother, but just got here. Suddenly, a black-clothed man emerged. Go down with a knife the younger brother. Then another knife went straight to Brother Kang's chest. Despite his age, Brother Kong is quite agile, facing the attack of professional killers. The disparity in strength between the two sides beats a great. Soon, Brother Kong was mainly killed by the killer.